there, my name is Samuel and welcome back to another video where today we should be taking a look at the set 75251 Darth Vader's Castle, which does include 1060 pieces, and this does include 6 minifigures, and this does retail for £120, $130 and €130 at full retail, which currently this set is still available. And oh wow, this I think is honestly one of my favourite Star Wars sets. This set is just like, I don't know how else to put it. It is incredible. The minifigures, the build, this is just one of the most unique Star Wars sets I think we've ever had. That is really cool as well. Shame it's not a bit bigger, but nevertheless, this build is just absolutely incredible. Yeah, this set, it's a really weird one for me. This came out, of course, at the back end of 2018 as an Amazon exclusive, though it is available on the Disney store here in England. I'm not sure anywhere else in the world, but then for me, I didn't actually get it until the end of 2020. I'm not really sure why. It was one of those sets I could never really make my mind up on for some reason, but I'm so happy I did. This set, honestly, is just one of the best Star Wars sets, and for me, this is definitely my top 10, potentially top 5, and I might do a video after the Summer Wave and Star Wars if you want me to do that. Then anyway, let's get straight to this awesome sets review. So starting off with the minifigures, let's take a look at Darth Vader, which there are two versions. You can see him use the lightsaber here, which literally is just the same, but taking a look at Darth Vader himself, you can see that he's literally got the same printing. Honestly, I think this minifigure looks really cool. You can just see all of his printing. It's basically the same one, just without the arm printing, which if they could update this set to have the arm printing, that would actually just be incredible. Like, I feel like that would even solidify more people getting this set. But there is sadly no back printing, which I've only just realised. Why is there no back printing with this Vader? It's really weird. They went through like a small little period where there's like no to back printing, which is really weird. And if we actually quickly take a look, you can sort of see the difference with that one, which, yeah, there's a few differences. Definitely that one is better, but you can see this here, which looks pretty awesome. You can see his facial expression there, which looks quite burnt, and he doesn't look too amused in there. You can see that side. So that is what that Vader minifigure looks like. Which then, taking a look at Darth Vader outside of the suit, honestly, this minifigure just looks absolutely incredible. You can just see all the printing and everything. This figure is just so exceptionally done well. You can see the scars are the same on the back, but his facial expression has actually got the closed eyes, which would actually work really well for the scene where he like passes at the end of Return of the Jedi. So yeah, this minifigure is honestly absolutely incredible. Which it may be a stretch to say, but I think that this set is literally already worth it alone with just his minifigure inclusion. Which then, taking a look at the Imperial Transport Officer, you can see what they look like, which to me, this looks like a 501st Trooper, and originally I thought this was like an air version or like an air pilot or something like that. But yeah, this minifigure honestly looks really awesome. The blueprinting looks pretty cool, though what was going on with the belt, I've literally just noticed that it's kind of a bit jarring the way it has that line in the middle, but there you can see the expression, which sadly it isn't the new clone face, which I think that really what they could do with this set, just really like add the new Vader in and kind of switch up the skin color for the Trooper here, which would look really cool. But yeah, there you can see this minifigure, which again is another exceptional minifigure, which is again exclusive to this set. Which then, wrapping up the minifigures, you can see that we have two Imperial Guards, which these look honestly really cool. Again, I really like the guard minifigures. You can see just all their printing and everything. I think they've done really well. And if we actually take a look at this one, you can see the weapon, which is the same one he has used, and I believe this is the same figure that was reused in the Throne Room set from this year. You can see that it has like the dark red and the light red on the cape, which I love it when they do that. And it has no back printing, which is definitely a shame. Like, this set really lacks in back printing, but then if you add up the fact you get these two awesome minifigures, honestly, the lack of back printing is not disturbing in this case. So taking a look at Darth Vader's castle, you can just see straight off the bat how massive this is compared to the Darth Vader minifigure. This is no trickery. This is literally how massive it is. This set, honestly, the scale is absolutely incredible. It's one of those sets that just, for the price, you look at it and you go, wow, that really is worth it, just the size and everything. So starting off at the bottom, you can see that we have this nice lava, and you have this just nice detailing. And if you look at the actual like shot of it in the movie, I believe this is mostly based off Rogue One, though it doesn't include Krennic, I believe is his name. Yeah, it still looks absolutely incredible, though it is not as big as it should be. You can see moving it around, we have all of this rockery detailing, which I think the rockery, I think it looks really nice. Like, I really like the detailing on it of everything. And just moving on around, we'll take a look at that in a minute. You can see that we have all this side paneling, which this took absolutely hours. I think about 2 to 3 to dust. It was honestly a nightmare, but you can see it runs all the way up, and you've got a little hole there, but that is all right. You have a door as well, which this door is quite simple, though one problem with the door, you can see that there are some massive gaps there, which I think they could have done something. I'm not exactly sure what they could have done, but I'm sure they could have figured something out. Then taking a look at these windows, the way that they've done it is just it's so simple using the angled plates, but it looks so effective. You can see them moving on up. You can just see the shaping, it just goes so well, and the way that these kind of just go really nice as well inside. It just, honestly, it marries up perfectly well. Like, the way the build is done as well, I'll show you when we take a look at the interior, it's absolutely incredible. The way that they use hinges and just plates up that to really get the angle right. And again, moving up, you can see that we have the air trooper up there, I believe is his name. And you can just see we have all of this detailing running all the way down on the stripes and everything. And then if that's not even better, you can literally have places to put figures. For example, Darth Vader, I always sit in here because I think that looks pretty awesome. Just like a shot of Vader just kind of sitting here on the corner of his like castle. And yeah, this honestly just looks incredible. You can see that we have some more rockery, which the rockery I think looks cool, though there should have been a bit more lava. It does kind of feel a bit weird how there's not that much lava. But yeah, that is what the exterior of this set looks like. Now let's quickly take a look at the bottom and then we'll move our way up. So starting off down at the bottom of Darth Vader's castle, you can see that we actually have a hangar down here, which honestly, I think this is a really good use of space because it preserves on parts and it also makes it a better use of storing the other vehicles or any other vehicles that you can fit down here. But taking a look, you can see that we have these 3 stickers, which again, I think these actually look really nice. Like these stickers, I've always enjoyed these, especially they give me like 2000 and I want to say 6 vibes, you know, that original like Star Destroyer. That's sort of the vibes I get from these stickers because that is sort of, I believe, when they first introduced. And moving on around, you can see them again, which honestly, this looks really nice. And what you actually can do, you can get his TIE Fighter and you can simply just pop it in there, which we'll take a look at that at the end. I just want to take a look at the castle because of how awesome it is. But yeah, it looks quite a snug fit, but honestly, it's not too bad. You can see it fits in there perfectly fine. Which you're then taking a look at the side, you can see we'll have like this little Sith statue, and we have this crystal at the top, and we have these little just statues again, which this, I think, is a nice little build. You can see we have those stickers there, and then you have these 2 on the back, which these stickers, honestly, look absolutely incredible. Just the like detailing on that is absolutely insane. And then moving back on down to here, you can see that just goes on a jumper plate, and there is actually a play feature. I'm not exactly sure what this is exactly for, but you can see a lightsaber can pop out. I presume that it's like an ancient lightsaber, maybe a dark saber blade is what I keep thinking, but I don't think that would make sense. So it's mostly just like just an old relic, which to me is sort of like a refueling station. You can see we have these little translucent elements. We have this again with another like Sith red crystal, and then you can see that we have this, which I believe this is maybe like a fuel pump. The idea you can like pump fuel or something like that, though it could be piping as well, but it doesn't like exactly make sense the way they've done it. But anyway, there you can see that we have that little panel and everything. So yeah, the bottom of this set I think is actually really well detailed. And you can see that there's actually this staircase, which this staircase goes on and leads up to here, which is really cool. So then what you can do, you can open this door, and then which that is actually what leads you into the interior. Which, taking a look at the interior first off, you can see what it looks like without the back of her tank, which this has got quite a lot of space. It has got way considerably less when you add it in, but you can see that it looks pretty awesome straight off the bat. And then if you actually go and pop that in, which it goes on the jumper plates, you can see what it looks like, which this honestly looks really awesome. You can see that we have like the floor and everything, we have the grills, and then we have this door entrance with these little parts, which is really cool. You can see that they're moving on round. You can't actually see the other side, which is really helpful. And then you can see that we have this little panel here, which I think looks really nice. And yeah, this room, honestly, I think it's done really well. You can see the translucent red, honestly, works really well. You've got like the little control panel, which I believe is to do with his health, which, why isn't there a droid here? I feel like there should be a droid or something because, you know, Darth Vader's having himself sorted, and I don't really see a real guard being able to sort the back to the tank out. I don't really see that happening, and Krennic, he definitely should have been included, but I don't see him doing it either. So that's an interesting note. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But yeah, that is what that room looks like, and there you can also see we have these clips, which that is what it rests on, and you can see that we have a hinge and that one, which I believe that the way they do it like that, so that's got something to stand, and then it's got a bit of leeway to lean a little bit, is what I believe. But you can see the walls have got anti-stab, and that they're not the neatest, but it does look okay. Which then over in the corner you do have this clip, which honestly I don't know what that's for. I didn't even realize until a foul take of this. I don't really get what that's doing here. It doesn't really make sense. Obviously they couldn't put it here because of the gateway, but I presume it's to put Darth Vader's cape. You could put like the neck holes there, I would say. And then if you actually want to quickly take a look at the other stickers, you can see there is actually no other stickers there, which I did not even realize that. So that is Darth Vader's chamber, which honestly really awesome. Which then taking a look at Darth Vader's meditation chamber, this has just hit me, right? The fact that this set is literally double what the other one is. So you could buy for £60 Darth Vader's like that meditation chamber, or you get this set and you get one in it and you get so much more. Honestly, that set is definitely a rip-off. But then taking a look, you actually get this hologram of Emperor Palpatine, which sadly there is no printing on it, though I still think it is pretty cool. But taking a look at the actual chamber itself, you can see it's quite simple, but again, it looks really nice. You can see we have the seat in there and everything. You can have where Vader wants to sit, and you have some room around the side. So for example, if you wanted to put a guard in there, you could. Again, you have another hilt, which actually I believe that one, actually it might be like this as well, is actually a spot so you can put his lightsaber. But again, if you wanted to put his cape there, I'm sure you mostly could, but that is what it looks like. So if we quickly put Vader inside, which then taking a look at Darth Vader inside of his meditation chamber, you can see that he does fit perfectly fine, and you can't really see it, but his cape does sort of dip down the back. And yeah, I think this is done really nice. Again, you can see that there's some weird holes I don't really get. I think they should have had a flap there, but yeah, I think it looks fine. And honestly, if you don't want to pay £60 for a meditation chamber, spend another 60 and you get a little one in here and get like more incredible figures and everything. So yeah, I think this is done really nice. Yeah, there are some gaps, but I just think it is done, like, considering the scale and everything, really cool. It's done with some parts on the like roof, on the the side rather. And then taking a look at the top, you can see that we have some more like platform and all of that, which is platform. Honestly, I think it's quite a nice sticker. Like, this is always a sticker that I remember seeing and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. No, printed would have definitely made it much better, but there you can see that. And you have a little turret up there, which the turret I think is a little bit just bit too big of a build. It doesn't really fit the scale, I would say. And then you can put him up there, which he does look pretty cool up there. You can see you have some Technic pins, which that is how this is made. It's quite shaky. Which, taking a look at the Darth Vader's TIE Fighter here, you can see, but it's actually a mini scale, which this, honestly, it's kind of a shame. I really want to get like the big one, I think from like 2017, so it's kind of a shame that they gave us a smaller one, but nevertheless, I still think this is a really neat little build. You can see it's quite smooth on all of the like sides and everything. It has a little corner tile, and yeah, it's quite small. Now this is quite weird the way that they do this. It isn't meant to go the other way around. I believe it's just so you can get it out, but yeah, that is what Vader's TIE Fighter looks like. It looks pretty cool. You've got the stud shooters there, you've got the window shield and everything, and then if we move this down, you actually can put Darth Vader in there. You can quite simply just fit him in there. He does squish his cape a little bit, but that is okay. And you can also put his lightsaber here, which I would have preferred if they don't, because I don't know even if a kid would want to do that. Like, I know as a kid I would not really wanted to do that, so that is a bit of a thing to moan about, but nevertheless, this is still a pretty neat build, and it's a cool new inclusion. Which, then taking a look at Darth Vader in his back to the chamber here, honestly, this looks absolutely incredible. I just wanted to take a secondary look at this. This, honestly, is so cool, and when I display it, I would definitely recommend, if you wanted to display it, this is what I do, just have the figures like this. It just looks absolutely incredible like this, and yeah, the figure, like I said, I've already said, is really good. So yeah, you can see that on the top, and of course it does have the hinge and everything, and then if you do remove that, you can see what it looks like. So that, honestly, is just a really neat little build. You can see like the cone and everything. Honestly, just such a neat little build. And one more thing, there is this little mouse tread, which looks pretty cool. But yeah, this is the Darth Vader's castle set. This, honestly, is absolutely incredible. And which, apologies if the quality got a bit bad up there. For some reason, I'm not exactly sure why, but I could not. I changed the color temperature, like the brightness levels. I moved them back full. I did so many combinations. I don't know what is going on. So apologies about that. But yeah, this set, honestly, is absolutely incredible. Like, I just love every part about it. Even this is still really cool, though. It's a bit weird how they do the roof, but yeah, nevertheless, this is just such a great one. For me, this is a really good bedside unit display, in my opinion. That is where I put it, and you can see we have these figures there, which is how I display it. So yeah, this set is honestly absolutely incredible. If you are a fan of Lego Star Wars, don't wait on it. Even at full price, this is worth it. I believe you can get this on sale, or I know you could. I would say on Black Friday or Amazon Prime Day actually might have it. I've seen it on Amazon cheaper, Lego.com have it cheaper, and also the Disney Store have. So I would definitely give it a later look, because even if you don't want to pay full price, even, which I still think is a massive, like, a bargain, getting it cheaper would be even better. So yeah, this set, honestly, is really awesome. And yeah, that is it for my review. I hope you did enjoy this video. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And until then, if you see you there, bye for now.